So normally this one is we use when the nature of the data is non-linear and it may be increasing or decreasing at different rate. If the nature of the data is non-linear, along with that, the increasing and decreasing rate is not constant. The least square method and other method we used when the rate of increase or decrease is constant. But this one is we use logarithms when the nature of the data either increasing or decreasing, but at different rate. So at that time we use logarithms values. So under that, the equation to find out trend values is y is equal to a into b the power x. So with this equation we find out the trend values. Here a is the constant value, b is the slope, and and when this is the normal equation to find out trend values. And next we find out or we transform this equation into log values. So that is log is. So when you are joining, please mute your audio. So log y is equal to log a plus x into log b. So this is the equation transforming into log values. So if you take the first year as origin year, then use these two equation and find out the trend values. Use these two equation and find out trend values. If you take middle year as a origin year, then we'll get sum of x will be 0. So at that time we can use these two equation to find out a value and b value. In the last class, we discussed by taking first year as a origin year. So we have to develop some equation by using equation, and we have to simplify equation. So by using those equation, we found out how to find out log value a and log b and trend value. So today we'll discuss by taking middle year as a origin year, and by using these two equation, how we can estimate the trend values. In the last class, we discussed the steps we need to follow to find out trend values under logarithm techniques. That is, first we need to find out time variable, that is x, then square of the deviation, then obtain logarithms of the variable y, that is log y, then x into log y, then log a and log b, and estimate the trend values. So we'll see one example, and we'll discuss how to solve it. See, here one example is there. The sales of a company for the last 8 years are given below. The first one for year 2004, that is 52 million. You can take a million dollar or million. So it's in $1 million. Consider it's in $1 million, $52 million. Then 45 or 98, 92, then 110, then 185, 175, 220. So total number of years is 8 years data is given, that is sales is given. And they asked estimate the sales figure for 2012 using an equation of the form, that is y is equal to ab power x, where x is equal to years and y is equal to sales. This question they asked only estimate the sales figure. They didn't ask to calculate the trend values. Okay, they asked only to estimate the sales figure for 2012. So there is no need to find out the trend values. You can just estimate the sales for 2012 by using equation. So how to solve this problem? Sales of 8 years, and they asked to estimate sales for 2012, and they said like equation of this one, y is equal to abx. When they give y is equal to ab the power x, this one is exponential trend by using log values. We'll see how to solve this one. See, the first option we have, there are whether the number of years is odd or even. First, you have to check whether number of year the data is given for odd years or even years. So if you look at this question, here 8 years is there, 8 years data are given. So that means this one is even years. So when you take even years, we have two options. In the even years, we have two options. One is either we can take the first year as a origin year, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like that. Or when it is a even year, as I said in the last class, we can take the middle year of 2007 and 2008. These are the considered as the middle year. So in between 2007 and 2008, we can take as a middle year. That is June of 2007 as a middle year, because we cannot find the exact year in the even years as a middle year. What we can take? We can take the month between 2007 and 2008. So that is June. We can take June 2007 as a middle period. So when you take June 2007 as a middle year, so this will be like this will be 0, just random 0. So this become for 2007, the value become minus 0.5. Minus 0.5 for 2007 and minus 1.5 for 2006, then minus 2.5, minus 3.5, and after this 0.5, 1.5, then 2.5, 3.5. Now you can see the sum of this one will be 0. So when sum of x is 0, we'll get a simple formula to find the trend value, this one. So when the sum of x is 0, we can use directly these two equations to find out the value of A and value of B. Therefore, we follow this technique. You understood? So when we get even years, Akshata, mute your audio. Akshata. Okay. When we get even years, we can follow this technique to find out the value of x. Now we'll jump into the solution, how to find estimate the values. First write down the value of x. The value of x. We'll just write value of x and value of y. Value of y and value of x. Value of y is nothing but the actual values, that is sales. So just write down the sales value. I'll write 52, 45, 98, then 92, 110, 185, 175, then 220. So 52, 45, 98, 92, 110, 185, 175, and 220. Then write down the x values. X values I see here written the x values. Just write those values. First minus 3.5, minus 3.5, minus 2.5, then minus 1.5, minus 0.5, then 0.5 plus 0.5, 1.5, 2.5, then 3.5. 3.5. So that is the value of x. If you find the value of total of this one, the sum of x is 0. Sum of x will be 0. So when the sum of x is 0, we have to use these two equations to find log a and log b. So this is the equation log y is equal to log a plus x into log b. And to estimate the values, we can use y is equal to a into b the power x. So now look at this equation formula. So here we need the log of y, sum of log y, and therefore we have to find out log of y, log value of y. Then n is nothing but number of years, total number of years, that is 8. Then we need uh, x into log y, here sum of x into log y. So we can write here x into log y, x into log y divided by x into log y divided by, then divided by sum of x square, sum of x square. So we need x square. We need x square. And last column, if you want, you can write down for trend values. Trend values. So many calculation is there under table work. That is, first one actual value is y, then x the time variable, then log y, then x into log y, then x square, then last one trend values. Clear? Now first find out the log of y. Log of y, that is, so these are the y value. Just tell me what is the log value for 52, 45 and 98. Now check out log table. Just tell me what is the log value for 52. Open log book and tell me log values of y. So now see the log table. First one is 52. The log value of 52 is 7160. So how many characters are there? Two characters. So 1.7160. 7160. Then 45 1.6532. For 45 the log value 1.6532. Then 98 1.9912. Then 92, for 92 1.9638. Then for 110, so 110 first 11. So three characters, therefore 2.11 0. 11 0 is 0.0414. Then for 185, that is 18th fifth column, 18th fifth column, 2672. So 2.2672. Then for 175, 17th fifth column, that is 2430. So 2.2430. Next 220, that is 22.03424. 2.34 log values. See the log values, log of y 1.716, then 1.6532, 1.9912, then 1.9638. Likewise, the log of all actual values. Okay, next, find out the sum of log y. We need sum of log y. 1.7160. 1.7160. 1.6532. 672 and 2.2430. 2.3422. Okay, sum of y, log y is equal to 16.2182. 16.2182, that is log of sum of log y. Next, find out next calculation, that is x into log y. X into log y, and find the sum of it. Use calculator. So 3.5 into 1.7160. 06, then 2.5 into 1.6532. 0.5 into 1.9638. 2.9868. All these minus values, 0.5,
1.9638 minus 0.9819 0.5 into 2.041 207 1.5 into 2.26 7 3.4008 2.5 2.2430, that is 5.6075. 3.5 into 3424 19. Find out sum of this one. 6.06 minus 4.133 minus 8 19 7.408 5.6075 1984. So total of x into log y is 4.1197. Total of x into log y is 4.1197. Now find out next one, x square, the value of x square. 3.5 into 3.5, 12.25, 2.5 into 2.5, 6.25, 2.25, 0.5 into 0.5, 0.25, here also 0.25, then 0.25, 6.25, 12.25 plus 6.25 plus 2.25 plus 0.25. So x square is equal to 42. So we are done with the table work, that is sum of x or sum of log into y, that is 16.2182. Then x into log y 4.1197 and x square is 42. Now use formula and find out log value of log a and log b. So the formula, that is log a is equal to sum of log y divided by n. So log a is equal to sum of log y divided by n. Log a is equal to sum of log y divided by n. And the sum of log y, how much? 16.2182. 16.2182. Then n is equal to 8. N is equal to 8. So 16.2182 divided by 8. So the answer will be 2.027. 027 log A. 272, you can take 272. Then log B. Log B is equal to sum of x into log y divided by sum of x square. Sum of x into log y is 4.1197 and x square is 42. Answer 0.0981. You can make a 0.981. So log A value 2.0272 and log B is equal to 0.0981. Now use equation and estimate the value for 2012. Estimate sales figure for 2012 using an equation of the form y is equal to a the power bx. So if I look at for 2012, the value of x will be 4.5, correct? For 2011, the value of x is 3.5. For 2012, the value of x will be 4.5. So y is equal to a into b the power x, or we can use this equation log y is equal to log a plus x into log b. So we'll use this equation and estimate the value. So log y is equal to log a plus x into log b. So use this equation and estimate the sales for 2012. The sales for 2012. So log y how much? So log y is equal to log e 2.0272 plus x, that is what is the value of x is 4.5 for 2012. For 2012 the x will be 4.5. So 4.5 into log b. Log b how much? 0.0981. Now simplify it. 4.5 into 0981. 2.0272 plus 0.414145. 145 plus 2.0272. So log y is equal to 2.46865.
The log y is equal to 2.46865.
Then what is the y?
Log y is equal to 2.46865. Then what is
Y. So y is equal to anti-log of 2.46865.
2.46865. Now check out the antilog for this value. Go to logbook. Check out an antilog column. The antilog 2.46865. So after decimal, that is 46 row, and eighth column 6 7 8 eighth column, that is 2938. Then sixth mean difference, 46th column and sixth mean difference, that is 4.
If we add 2938 plus 4, we get 2942. 2942
is the value, and here if you look at the character, that is 2. So after 2, that is n plus 1, we'll get 3.
So after 3 character you have to put decimal.
See, 46th row, 8th column, the value is 2938, and if you add sixth mean difference, that is 4, you'll get 2942, and the character is 2. So while checking the value of antilog, so n plus 1, so 2 plus 1 is 3. So after 3 digits, you have to put decimal. So 294.2 millions. Okay, the sales for 2012 is $294.2 million. So here they asked only estimate the sales for 2012, that is we calculated $294.2 million. Here. Now, if you have any doubt, you can ask. Any doubt? Okay, thank you. We'll see in the next class. The next class will discuss about growth curve, how to fit growth curve by using log values.